I am Tom Sorenson, as always, Gen Con 2024 champion, playing Ussura in a show match against Dave Laing on Castille, the European Championship.
Hello.
Excellent. Yeah. Anything you'd like to say on stream before we get started?
Be kind.
Good choice. Excellent. So we've posted in the Discord, so people might hop into the actual game itself and maneuver around. And we are in the Discord chat as well. So we might as well jump in and get started and see if anyone joins us as we're going.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. So I'll just shuffle all the decks real quick. And for stream purposes, any objection to having the city cards faced in this direction? Like
No,
this?
not at all.
Cool.
I can read upside down or hold the Alt key.
Alright, an interesting open.
Very interesting, okay.
Yeah. Weird. One of the things I'm scared about for your deck is you're a deck that can actually fight me, and I'm not used to that. So I can't just throw Ekaterina and Elena just all over the place and expect them to be fine.
Yeah, I like to keep it a bit more flexible. I built it as a bit of a hybrid deck to begin with, and found that actually over time I didn't have enough fighting in it. But it was also about the very specific cards that I wanted to be fighting with.
Makes sense.
How do I pull these out? Do these come out face down normally if I'm searching them?
The easiest way to... Oh, yeah. You could, if you just drag them out of the thing, they'll come out face down.
Yeah, that was it. Cool. Okay, so we'll go here, and we'll go...
Alright. We have Let's Haggle and Ekaterina. Prima Rosa, okay.
Rosa and Shifting Blame.
Alright. Interesting. So, Let's Haggle will go first. I'm the first player, so Adaptable is less scary today. We get a renown on Grand Bazaar and Forums.
And mine puts one on the docks.
Okay, 1/1/1. Alright, and then Let's Haggle triggers as well, reveal cards until we get an attachment, and add it to the Forums. Object of Wonder.
Oh.
Okay. Interesting. And I am first. Draw cards. I get my measly 5, but it's fine.
6.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Oops, I'm going to... Yep. There we go.
Okay. Fascinating. Prima Rosa being this character I am most afraid of.
I like Rosa. She's a solid opening for Castille these days.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not sure what you're doing.
Let's just go ahead and send Ekaterina over to the Grand Bazaar. And Shifting Blame. If I discard, you draw. And you can add Renown. Okay.
We'll put Celine out in the forums then.
Okay. we'll go ahead and recruit Takama.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll pass for now.
Okay. Interesting.
Castille's best friend.
Indeed. I will go ahead and use the Let's Haggle and Yevgeny's reaction to take this object of wonder for free.
Sounds good. So Yevgeny gets +1 finesse and influence and can save a character. All right. Free stuff is free. It's always good. I'll pass.
I'll end the day.
All right. Sounds good to me. Oops. Sorry. I think we both ET'd a carpet.
Yeah.
I'll let you do clean up.
All right. Next day. Inauguration Day,
Eventful.
Crystal Eye, and Echo.
Oh, I like this. This is an interesting day to say.
Inauguration Day is a crazy one. What do I want to do? Alright, get this out of the way.
Is it not ready? Yeah, it's a great one. That one for now. Feels okay-ish. Okay-ish. Yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright. We have Torsten and Midnight Shipment. Alright, you do have the Castilian Caper.
And Lorenzo.
Ooh, I don't see Lorenzo that often.
He's our best caper candidate, basically.
That is true.
On his own, he's just straight up 5 finesse. Well, 5 for the pressure, I should say. So.
Oh, right. And I'm guessing you're probably already aware of this, but just for my own...
It's only adversaries during duels, yeah, I know.
Excellent.
But you don't get to add for scoundrels, only I do.
Ah, gotcha. I don't know if Castille... Ussura... Oh, no, Torsten is a scoundrel. Interesting. Alright, you are first.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, right, first we have to do so much more stuff.
Indeed. It doesn't add any renown.
Oh, true, yep. And then we get the docks and the Grand Bazaar. And another card onto the docks. Smuggled item.
Oh, that's spicy.
Indeed. And then we draw up again.
Mm-hmm. I get 6 again.
5 more. Interesting.
This city is very interesting indeed.
Agreed. And you have this one. Okay. Ooh, that is... Oh, right. It just takes one.
1,
cool.
2, 3.
And
so
you know
Midnight
Shipment, right?
Yeah, you can move away from the docks if there's no city cards or only events, which Smuggled Item would be the only one that needs to come over you, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So Yevgeny's actually 3 finesse right now. Interesting.
Correct. Yes. I mean, Yevgeny's not scary when he can gamble more, is he? He's fine. Oh, right, and he is equipped. Very
Yeah,
important.
so no, yeah, no throwing extra duels from hand.
Mm-hmm.
Feels like a risky decision for this one, but yeah, we'll move Rosa out to the forums.
Okay.
Get some value out our cards this turn.
Hmm. We'll send Ekaterina over to the Grand Bazaar.
Yep, Rosa's going to move Echo to the forums.
Right, right. I reminded myself to watch out for that, and then I completely forgot to watch out for that.
Oh no.
It's fine. Let's see. This is so strange. We're gonna send Yevgeny to the docks.
Don't necessarily think that is strange, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, I'm just talking about the potential massive influence on Yevgeny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not a big fan of the smuggled item on on any opponent, to be honest. But
Mm-hmm.
okay, do I need a character name just now? No, not right now. Okay, we'll pay for the Crystal Eye
Okay, and that's the
with
approach one.
with real cards like a chump. Let me see which card I want to throw for this. Let's get rid of an I'm done with you.
Okay.
Put that on Rosa. Actually, I'll put it over the other side so we can see the stats. There we go. And I'm not going to bother looking at your deck. I'm just going to name Elena.
Fair. Let me grab a small copy out for you. Mm-hmm.
My own mini Elena.
Indeed. Alright. And you took that, so it's back to me. Interesting. How much do I care? I don't think that's worth it.
Hey, Darren.
Hello.
And he's gone.
Indeed. I was just trying to figure out who it was. Sure. We'll just go ahead and take the smuggled item and defer. Stream's dead. 1 second.
Oh no.
It seems. Oh, hello in chat. Maybe they just mean that no one's talking in it? But your action.
Wait, sorry. So you bought a
Smuggled item.
a smuggled item. Was that using his discount? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why pay cards for something when You can just
Exactly.
pay nothing.
I love paying nothing.
So now Evgeny's got an action that can move him to anywhere in the city.
Indeed.
Oh dear. Holding Alt over your playmat gives you a full screen view of your playmat. Who knew?
Ah, yes.
Right, I think probably it's time to buy Echo. What's it cost me now? 1. Yeah, we like that. We'll use this Life in the Canals to pay 1 for Echo.
Okay.
He's 4, isn't he? Yeah.
Let's go ahead and equip Morelli's Saber to Yevgeny as well. First card out of my hand.
That's a lot of things.
Indeed. And I can still have an attire and an armor if I want to.
Mm-hmm. He's a 4/3/3.
Yes. He is a 4/3/3.
Good times. All right. What a scary boy. What do I have here? A good amount. Goodly amount. I think we move Celine out at this point and say, hello, Ekaterina.
Interesting. We'll move Torsten over.
Oh, he's a big lad.
He is.
Hmm.
That's all you get. Interesting. It does. Well, I suppose you can't hear me if that's it.
Let's put Lawrence over here. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not in the Twitch chat myself, because doing so would be showing me your hand. So, so if there's chat going on there, I apologize if I'm ignoring any of it.
No worries. There's some chat in the Discord, but that is pretty much it. Lorenzo. Hello, Lorenzo. How much do I want to commit to things right now? You have a massive hand, but I don't think you run sea legs, but you do run hidden chambers. Okay.
With 10 cards, that's only 1 more than you.
I have interesting choices that I could make if I felt like it. You know what? Yevgen is going to claim.
Yeah, it's a solid choice. Lorenzo will initiate a caper.
Okay.
And just take one of these renown.
Indeed. How much do I care? We will equip a throwing knife to Torsten.
Echo will claim.
Okay. Ekaterina will use her action to move here, moving this renown over to the docks.
Okay. Rosa will ask you to discard a card, please.
Indeed.
I will use this one.
We will drop the musket.
Alright. So 3 influence here to your 3 influence here, but you've got Takama at home. 3 influence here to your 2 influence here. Again, you've got Takama at home. Still 10 cards. Tier 7 now. Okay. And you've again used discount this turn already, so you need to pay for things if you want to pay for things. Alright. I don't want to just have to discard cards at the end of the turn, so I might as well play a couple. Let us play Hidden Corridors.
Okay.
We'll pay for that with yeah, nothing personal.
Okay.
So that's that, and we're going to move. We're going to move Lorenzo over here.
Okay. You know what?
Chicken butt.
Torsten would like to come with. And
Woody, I.
we will discard. I like all of these cards. A bleed out.
I think we might need to say no to that.
All right.
Do I want to say no to that? Let me think. If he follows Inauguration Day, it means I can't take that back off of you. You still got 3. Do you know what? No, that's fine. That can happen.
Okay, and you get a wound.
Yeah, definitely done a really good job of bluffing my Night of Drinking in hand, right?
Alright, and now it is my action.
Yes.
You have so many cards in hand. We will go ahead and appeal to the people, getting rid of
Well, since I need to do it now
Dumbo.
before you pay costs, I will Night of Drinking that one.
Okay. Your action.
You do still discard. Yeah, you get to choose which cards you want to pay for it with now, but it's a bit weird that way. I need to pay for this. I will pay for it with getting thin on cards here. And quick reflexes.
Okay.
Of course, appealing would cost you 1 less because your leader's a hero. Yeah.
Indeed.
Right. So 3 cards in hand, 6 cards in hand. And a not ready Yevgeny, which is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay. I think we probably take a reaction to that one to move Celine.
Okay.
And then she'll throw a challenge at Ekaterina, because no one likes Ekaterina, not even Ekaterina.
Everyone loves Ekaterina. What are you talking about?
3 threats coming her way.
She will... Oh, right. We have Echo over here, too.
We have Echo over here, too.
If Echo weren't over here, I would just refuse. But Echo is over here. Okay. And I only have 1 gamble, too. Interesting. I will still refuse and just take my 3.
Entirely fair. I'll give her this threat.
Let's try this again. Appealing to the people. Getting rid of a predatory pursuit to try and ready Yevgeny.
Double appealing. Look at that. Yeah, Yevgeny can ready.
Okay. Your action.
You have 1 card in hand now, yeah?
Correct.
So Yevgeny can move anywhere he wants. And is a beefy boy, but is a beefy boy, but Well, this is a very strange situation to find
Indeed.
oneself in. Is he
Inauguration
just gonna
Day
throw a
is a
challenge?
terrifying card.
Oh, I love it. It's a really really interesting card. I love that it throws off everyone's maths.
Oh, yes.
Um, Especially as a Castille player, because I don't have readies in faction. Like, there's one, but it's like not good.
Well, there's one that's very good, but it's better for something else.
Yeah, yeah. I often forget it actually has that ability on it because of the other ability on it. But yeah, talking about adaptable, of course.
Yes.
But and actually, technically, with Lorenzo in play, you can always use that stand ability of it.
Oh, that's true.
But the reason I like Inauguration Day so much as a Castile player is because you can really equalize your lack of influence against other factions that tend to have more than you.
Oh, yeah, it's a really interesting card. I definitely misplayed into it really hard one day.
Mm.
And yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, there's two big scary dudes over at the docks,
There
and
are.
either one of them can go anywhere. Lorenzo's looking a wee bit exposed. But do you fight Lorenzo? That's the thing.
I do enjoy fighting.
Yeah. But with all of these exhausted people right here,
Yes.
would you rather fight
So
them?
many things to fight.
And your leader's 3 influence as well, actually, so you move me
Yes.
again. Give you 6 here. 7, 8 potentially. Take some away from me as well. Yikes. Scary things. It's about whatever that last card is, essentially.
At least you have a 5 card hand advantage right now.
Mm. It would be nice to be able to leverage that. Let's see. Let's see.
That looks
I think
like
I
too many
definitely need to do
attachments on
something.
Yevgeny. Yes. Thankfully, both
Extra
Object of
is.
Wonder and Smuggling Item are both artifacts. So we could still get 2 more things on him or more.
Yep. He is a scary boy.
Ah, yes.
Apologies for the delay. This is a tricky bit.
Take your time. I'm just interacting with chat. This is a very weird board state.
At least I know you only have one more card in hand.
Yes.
And nothing left to discount it with. So you just beat up Lorenzo. Does Lorenzo staying there do anything for me? I don't think it does. Yeah, I think I might just need to take a punch to the face here. I'm gonna pass.
Okay. Yevgeny will activate Midnight Shipment.
Yeah, I will. So you can send 4 threat initially, is that right?
4,
Because
and if I activate Morelli, I can send 5. But only 4 damage will go through.
does the saber technique work on initiation? I thought it was
It
because it's a
does.
parry.
I don't think I need to get the parry from it. I could be wrong. I know we have Agent
Yeah, I'm not sure
006
either.
in chat.
Oh,
If you
amazing.
are paying attention, uh, let's see.
It's one I'm not sure about. I've not
Yeah.
played with it very often, so. Also, isn't Agent in like roughly your time zone?
Roughly, yeah.
Wow, were they doing this up this early? I
Yeah,
guess watching us because they're a lovely person.
that is true. They are a lovely person. And I'm just proud that there's another crazy American willing to be up at this hour. I think it can, and basically just the +1 parry would fizzle, but we will see if we get a response.
One of those, if you can, one of those resolve as many parts of it as possible type things, right?
Yeah, since this one doesn't specifically say adversary, unlike Horatio.
Yeah. I'll suspect that's correct. And think about what I'm doing regardless. Oh, I need that card, don't I? Yeah, hold on. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So you've now got 6 influence here to my 6. Okay.
Alright, Lap is on the case as well.
Oh, that's all good.
Tom's like, so you see when you play Ussura, you put many attachments on all your fighting types. Who needs fisticuffs? I never remember the actual name of that card, but what is it?
I get
Iron
them
and
mixed up all the
Velvet. There
time
we go.
yeah, because so many of them are like just a dude with his fists in the air, or punching someone or bonking someone or. All right.
Lucky for me, I know my opponent doesn't run robbery, even though he wishes he could. And we did get a
Yeah.
yes, I can activate Morelli's Saber just with a +1 thrust on challenge.
Awesome.
I don't know if that's the reaction I would have in your position, but
Hey, it's clarity, isn't it?
exactly.
I know how to play.
Yeah.
Knowing that now. Well, claim to know how to play, knowing that now. I have a vague prediction of what your next action is going to be, and it's going to be surprising, I think, for people. Maybe.
I have 2 potential actions, depending on what you do. Theoretically, 3. It has no cost to meet on challenge, and the effect will resolve in the appropriate resolution step on challenge.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so it's just a case of resolving as much of it as you can, essentially. Oh, this is horrible. You getting to the face with a Morelli Saber that I need to accept. Or I get 2 Yevgenis to the face. I am going to pass.
Okay. Yevgeny's going to turn sideways on Echo, activating Morelia's Saber to send 5 threat.
Okay. Well,
Thankfully,
my
not a
prediction.
scoundrel.
Yeah, my prediction was correct. I thought you would go for Echo 1 because that helps save Katarina, and 2 because he's not a scoundrel. So
Yes. And he has that
he will
magic
accept.
5 to 3.
Yeah, yeah. He will have to accept because
Yes.
otherwise you would be your boss. So I am just gonna gamble.
Okay.
So watch this be adaptable and something else really
Well,
good.
that's good.
Okay.
Oh, he is a pirate.
Pirate, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, Life in the Canals kills him, but
They both kill him.
Yeah, you probably just choose not to take. You probably just choose to take the wound on the concealed flintlock if I pay for it, because you do have 12 of them.
I do. But I know you can also fight me.
Back, though. It does send 3 back though. It's a strange one because the concealed flintlock costs me a card to use.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I can afford that right now. Then I'd probably still die, but it does 2 more damage to you if I die. Potential 4 wounds on Yevgeny. That's
not small. You can turn me into an almost Celine.
Go down a card for 4, go up a card for 2. Is one of these cards worth 2 wounds on Yevgeny? Yeah, I actually do think it is worthwhile using the flintlock.
Okay.
So I'm going to toss. Well, we'll sink this bad boy. Never knew if there was a better way of doing that in this game in
That's
TTS.
all I know too.
So we will pay for the maneuver with "I'm done with you."
Okay.
Guess who needs to be done? That attaches it, and then I will use the technique. So you may take a wound. If you do not, I get +1 parry.
I'm pretty sure I'm more likely to take more wounds if I don't end the duel immediately, so I will take a wound.
Yeah, that's what I figured. So then I riposte 2 and thrust 1 and then die.
Yeah.
So you'll have 3 threatened, and Echo goes away. Oops.
Gambling. Which one would I rather you not have access to? And that is Strong Hands. You can have Sunder in my discard pile.
Oh, Strong Hands is the fist pressure, right?
Correct.
The combat pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, your action.
All right, so you now are 1 up on influence in the center here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I missed a window here. No, I think we're still good.
And you have used Celine's reaction.
I have, yeah. She's moved. Yeah, let's play improvising.
Okay.
To play Bleed Out, paying for it with this siesta, and just finish off Katarina.
Yep. I was debating which order I want to do it, but I was hoping you didn't have improvising. Alright.
So Bleed Out sinks.
Okay. At least you can't use it again. That was one of the interesting things I found in your deck, is you had no way to finish off, aside from all of my ways to finish me off.
There's loads of things that I don't have much of in the deck that improvising tends to kind of try and make up for quite a lot of the time. It's such a good card.
You have 3 cards left.
A few other I would like. But Yevgeny... Oh yeah, he gambled away some of the damage, so yeah.
We... 3 cards. I can't claim that anymore. We'll send Takama over to the docks.
Okay.
I guess the order doesn't actually matter that much.
I think I am quote-unquote happy to pass there.
I've realized that there is danger here, and I think I have to avoid that danger as much as it makes me sad. Oh wait, no, because you couldn't do both of those things. That's true. That's very true. We'll see what you got. Torsten is going to challenge and throw his knife at you to send 4.
Yep. I will accept.
Okay.
Surprising no one. His name's on the card. He's got to cheat.
Okay, that's fair.
So we'll use the maneuver, make it a duel of finesse, and then we'll announce his technique as well.
Oh, that's 0? I thought that cost 1. Oh my god, that sucks. Alright, we could be in trouble.
He's a really good card.
Okay.
It's a spicy card. So yeah, it becomes a duel of finesse, and then also we'll announce his technique. So reveal and replace the top card of your deck.
Pull.
It is a pool, which is a -2/3. So you may, at the start of your next, at the start of your next combat round, I'll work out my RPT just now. So we are riposting 1, blocking 1, thrusting 2. So give me this. I will only take 1 though, because your finesse is 1. So I'll just give myself that one and give you this one back.
So when the next round begins, they may play their combat card by discarding a card if they do not wound them.
So you can still take your 1 gamble, or you can play the cards you have in hand. But if you do either of those things, or if you choose not to play a card, you'll take a wound.
And if I gamble, that will be one of the cards, and if I choose to use it...
Nope.
You
must choose to use it. Yeah, you don't have to discard, but you would still take a wound.
Gotcha. I don't really want to discard. So we are just going to... Yeah, we'll gamble and take the wound.
Fair enough.
And I might still end up using pull.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. I'd rather have pull in my discard pile with your lack of sorcerers.
That was the one of Ussura and influence.
So I am sending 3 back and taking 1. Maximum damage of 1. And I'm out of gambles.
Yes, you are. And have one card in hand, yeah?
Correct.
Right. I don't know how to play this. This person has 6
Correct.
resolve, is that right?
And his +1 thrust is active now.
But it needs to be the card from hand. Sending 3. So don't die this turn.
Curious, if I would have just not played a combat card last time, would the technique still wound me?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, it gives you a choice at the very start of your combat round.
Gotcha.
To either A, do exactly what it tells you to do, discard a card to use that card you've seen as your combat card, or B, do anything else and suffer a wound.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's a really good technique. I think it's really underrated.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't like being on 2 cards. I don't like being on even fewer than 2 cards, but I don't like being on 2 cards. So, what comes out of my deck that messes me up here? Quite a few things. There's some block 3 in my deck. Yeah, I'll gamble.
Okay. No way.
It's 1. Oh dear. And 2. Well, there's the other you cheated. Neither of those are block 3. We don't want to end the duel here, so we'll put that on the bottom.
Alright, so you'll take your 1 and send 3.
Indeed. Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So I'll just give you these 3 back. I will change these 2 ones for a 3.
And I will play my 1 card from hand, Raj Rushtel, to take 1 damage and send 5 at you.
Yikes. That's a lot. Oh, these don't go in here. That's why I'm struggling to put them in. 3. Which is... Let me have a think here. Because this is gambled. Send any amount and I'll be able to... Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'll trade a character for a character here. Because all I need to do now is send 3 back at you.
You have to send 3.
I just have to send 3. Not all of my cards do that, so I need to be very careful about this.
Enjoy the rest of the game, thank you. Enjoy your work. Or don't hate it too much, I suppose.
3, you'll heal them. So I think, yeah, unfortunately I will have to play a card from hand here. So in response to announcing Resolution Still, I'll raise the stakes. So you'll actually take an extra wound and I'll have an extra threat.
Okay.
That's not my combat card, that's just a reaction to your enunciation. And then I'll gamble.
Okay.
And hopefully not mess this up.
Not today, and something else that doesn't send wounds. Alright, that's good enough.
Yeah, there's no point in using the taunt at all. So, yep, we'll heroic, so block 2, send 3, die, but also kill.
Alright.
So you have done your job.
Lorenzo trading for Torsten, that's a good trade.
And then heroic. I'm sad about that, but yeah.
And that was my challenge, so it is to you.
Yes. Plus, I have 1 card left in hand. You are ready. I mean, at this point, I just pass.
Yep, and I'm not going to do anything else, so I'll pass. What I was really afraid of
Alright.
is you refusing and then taunting over Takama and claiming that 3 renown from me. That would have been
Yeah,
scary.
I would have loved to have been able to do something like that. Because, yeah, like you said, that inauguration day could be very nasty.
Alright, and it is 3-2. Day 3.
I did have a small hope that Lorenzo might survive that duel because of the cards I had in hand, but without Celine there, I couldn't be just completely immune to damage, unfortunately. So, right, let's get this. Oops, all sorted. There's my mini Elena.
Oh, right, we have Pena now. And we're back down to 2 characters each, with Alina.
Yeah, well, we didn't really do a day 1, so that makes sense.
Fair.
Where did my? Oh, it's over here.
Alright.
Well, we got Bunch Curious, we got Pena, and we've got Kai. I never know how to pronounce. Yeah, Kaj or Kai. I never know how to pronounce their name. Numa, I think, is modern Numa supposed to be like more Greek?
I'm not sure.
Modern, the 2nd edition Numa. So yeah, so
okay.
Their name throws me. I'm sure someone will know. Get rid of all these. Everything was not used anymore. Right, yeah, this is a weird turn.
Indeed. I'm not in a position that I'm usually in these types of situations, and it's scary.
Search. I like. What do I like here? I like this card, and I like this card.
I'm really struggling on this one. What do I take?
I mean, Yevgeny's doing alright for himself.
Yeah, Yevgeny's happy doing his stuff. But character disadvantage is a real thing. I know you still have a few fighters in there. I've used all of those cards. Let's do this. We have Leshy and the twins. You will be going first. Ugh.
Twins is interesting. Right, so Cat's Embargo renowned to 2 different locations. Leshy is then gonna get rid of potentially one of them. And it places on the other 2. So if I place on the forums, there'll be 2 on the forums. I don't actually like that, so I'm going to place on the 2 outside ones. And just give you the... Oops, that's not what we want. That's a city card. Did that come from here? Yes, it did.
Yep.
Yeah, it did, yeah. That's weird. Is that the old city deck? I'm just going to move it slightly out of
we can delete it too.
Slightly out of my reach. Before I do it.
This is not good for me.
Nonsense. Sanjay's lovely. What are you talking about?
You say that. We are going to... Yeah, we'll kill the docks.
Yeah, that makes sense. Renown goes, and there she goes as well.
Alright, and you are first again. But at least I don't have to worry about domination. I only get 5 cards.
7?
So.
It's a 7-card turn for me.
And you are first again.
Okay, this isn't too bad.
Oh, right, and Cat's Embargo triggers.
Yeah.
After I
So
draw.
we'll be... Yeah. Choosing one of the 5 random cards from your hand. We've got a D6 sitting around here, don't we? Yeah. So we'll go from this side of your hand here to this side of your hand here. And I'll just re-roll a 6.
5 is
That's
this
the card.
Matushka's Efficiency.
It's a move, okay. Alright, fair enough, cool.
Okay, and we can do the same thing.
We'll do that just now.
Oops.
Made a wee copy. Oh, you got it. No, all good.
I hit Control Z. Then the thing you should never do in Tabletop Simulator.
It survived, it's all good.
Okay. Cool.
I love it. I'm getting my own little collection of Ussura cards.
Some good ones, too. Alright, you're first.
Awesome. Alright, well, all the influence is over here. So is a Burnished Cuirass, which is, you know, very nice. Twins, huh? Oof, this is still a dangerous turn.
It's an interesting decision for you on what you want to do first.
Because we have to know to still send 3, which is still pretty scary. I think if I do that, that happens, I'm in trouble. I think if I do that, I end up being in trouble. I love games against Ussura because you always have to end up like doing the thing that seems like the worst choice for you in the moment, but long term it works out to be right. I'm going to move.
Curious if you would or not.
Rosa with her little copy of Elena.
How do I want to do this? We have options. And you have Cat's Embargo, so it's just if I do anything with Matushka's Efficiency.
Yep.
We're actually going to send Miota in there, and we'll discard Voice of the Gods to do so.
From Rosa, yeah. And then Sanjay will trigger his reaction to draw me a card as well. So we'll pop his action used on his reaction. What did that give me? Okay, that certainly is a card. And here are the twins.
Just having fun. They're fine, you don't have to worry about them. They're just buddies.
if I remember correctly, the artwork from that is actually from the I think as yet unreleased, maybe released. I can't remember now actually. But there was a after the big 7th Sea Kickstarter, there was a Kickstarter for a Cathay book, basically, that was going to be its own system.
Huh.
And I believe that artwork was part of that.
It is excellent.
I might be misremembering. Yeah, I really like it. It's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, game. There's a game. I'll just buy the card. I just buy the card, honestly. Do have massive hand advantage currently.
You do. So much advantage.
Do you know what? I would like to buy Aquarius, because she doesn't have an armor yet. No.
Fair.
I'm going to pay it for it with this roll of bones, and just give her an extra health and -1 thrust.
Okay.
Technique.
Miyato will send a challenge, sending 3 threats, activating technique to put Sunder on top of deck. Because that is a flourish.
Nice. Greater equal combat the so destroy target attachment on them. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I will refuse the duel.
Okay.
So I take 3 wounds. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I put that in the wrong place again.
Your action.
Right. Dash influence there, so it's okay. Yeah, we'll move Sanji out to that location as well.
Mm-hmm. Seems reasonable. Interesting. You have a lot of influence there. 5.
Mm-hmm.
We'll send Yevgeny to the forums.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. Yeah, we'll bring Selena out to play.
We'll move Takama to the forums.
This also makes a lot of sense. We've seen both of your pools, I think, right?
I think only one. Oh wait, no.
The other one.
I did use pull. We revealed pull from Lorenzo. And then we gambled into the pull that was revealed.
Oh, I've just seen the same pool twice.
I think
Is there
so.
another one earlier? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, in that case, need to be very careful about this then. This is an awkward one then. I'm gonna... claim the bazaar with Celine.
Okay. I will claim the forums with Takama.
We'll use Rosa to bring Pena over.
Right. Pass. Actually, you know what? That's interesting. Huh. Yeah, I'll pitch Thunder to recruit Pena.
Alright, okay. Thunder on top of the deck, Thunder in hand. Very good.
I didn't need both of them.
I guess not, no. Okay, cool. Yeah. Pena has to engage to move 2 folk. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 8. Would still like to play 1 card. Gonna be, so they're still useful. Yeah, I think we're gonna throw an Uplands jacket onto Celine.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll cost me 1. We'll throw criminals. Carnival.
Okay. We'll pass.
Three cards in your hand, 6 in mine. I'm getting 2, you're getting 1. Yeah, I'm happy enough for that. I'll pass as well.
Yeah, seems reasonable. 4 to 4.
Yeah. You got a decent amount of damage out on Rosa, which is scary, but she's still got her attachment.
She does. Which is rather unfortunate, but we could live with it. Put this back over there for you. Day 4.
Yeah, what's going on?
It begins Captain's Coat and Sigurd. Interesting.
And I'm just going to leave this on your side of the table. So it begins as terrifying. Captain's Coat is very interesting.
Yevgeny will just have 7 influence there. It's fine.
Yeah. And all my cards against them will be at -1 parry.
Oh, that's true.
Sigurd is very interesting, though.
Yes.
Sigurd is very interesting.
Very good against me, and not bad against you either. But you still have Torbo in there.
Torbo is still in there somewhere.
I mean, I think you should bring out Torvo and just have Yevgeny send some challenges.
Yeah, like, I'm sure you'll take the option to make me draw a card. Alright, I'm good to go.
Okay. Winter's Winds and Vedma. Marooned and Torvo. Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, the Crystal Eye has done its job.
It has. I would really like to have Alina right now. Alright, as you are correct, I do get Winter's Winds. Oh, and you'll be ending on until morale improves. So, where are yours going? The docks and the Grand Bazaar. Well, I'll put one on the docks for sure. I could put another one out if I wanted to. But I'm not sure if I do want to. I don't want to. And Winter's Winds will have anyone bringing characters into play, having them come in engaged, or... what's the word? Yeah, engaged.
Yeah, engaged. Yeah.
And then we had one there and one there for you. And I have to be worried of marooned with my 2 mercenaries. Because I know you really want a marooned Pena. I understand.
Obviously, yeah.
Well,
Absolutely. He's. We need to have the monopoly on being the street rats running around.
that is fair. That
You
is
know.
fair. Alright, I finally get to draw 6 cards.
I get 7 again.
And we, as you can guess, will begin with Yevgeny going to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Man, if only I had Ekaterina right now.
Interesting. Yeah, we'll just bring the stack out here.
Sure. Takama will go to the docks.
Usual Castille problems of which 10 ways do I lose the game here?
And my thing is, which 10 ways do you steal the game?
Okay. I suspect we might need to put Celine out again. Yeah, let's move Celine here.
Okay, Takama will claim.
A solid choice. Can wait. Can wait. Anything else really can. Is that really the play? That doesn't feel good at all. Oh, thank you. Yeah. They've not used their things this turn. That definitely can't be the play, surely. And 8 cards in hand? 1, 2, 3. 9 because you drew an extra on this turn here. Haven't seen a single copy of that yet, have I? No. Not as of yet. Hmm.
Indeed.
These fast and hard decision points are coming up already,
Indeed.
annoyingly.
I may have already made a mistake today. But I guess it depends on what you do. One thing that is very nice is... Oh, wait, you've already used both. You cheated, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I gambled into the second one, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I've been kind of avoiding Yevgeny for a while.
That is generally the way to handle Yevgeny, is by staying away.
I don't think that you cheated is that valuable against him anymore anyway, because he's 3 finesse.
Mm-hmm.
So even if Celine is around to nerf it, it's still 2 damage you can force through each time, and that's half the health of most of my characters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think we finally need to do actually something active. So I'm going to use Celine's reaction to move.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm going to play a more. And I need to decide very carefully which card I want to use to pay for it. Because these are all very important. It's going to be the unsanctioned duel.
Interesting.
So Yevgeny and Celine can both go home engaged, unless you want to say something about it.
Do I want to say something about it? That's interesting. That is a fascinating decision, because no matter what... Well, let's not say that necessarily. Yeah, I will stubborn to keep him out, but he's still engaged. Or I will try to stubborn.
You do have one ready. It's in your discard pile, and it's playable from there as well. I did see it, I'm sure.
Oh, right, I have to remember what Vedma does. That could be very important.
Did I see it from your hand?
What card are you talking about?
I think I saw it from your hand, didn't I? Yeah, I saw it from your hand.
Efficiency, is that what you're talking
efficiency.
about? Yeah.
Oh no, the efficiency's the move, isn't it? It's not the ready.
You've seen it, so it's this. Oh yeah, and Voice of Gods is my discard.
Voice of the Gods. Voice of the Gods is the ready. It's the on guard. That's the one I was thinking of, yes. I just wasn't familiar with the artwork for it. Yeah, Voice of the Gods is in your discard pile, which Vedma can play to on guard your
I'm not sure
leader.
if she can, because it's a cost to engage for both of these effects. So I don't think she can actually play that from discard.
Of course, yeah.
And the sorcerer action does not work with the reaction either, so...
Yeah.
There is a pull in my discard pile, though. Need to remember that.
I'm just trying to figure out if you can stand Yevgeny again this turn. I don't think you can. Since both Heroic and Appealing to the People, are both in the discard.
Mm-hmm.
And if I remember correctly, there was three readies in the deck. Yeah, that's fine. I think that achieves what I needed it to for the turn, so I will go home engaged.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, apparently just that well.
Well, I think I'm going to send the twins out to force me to discard a card.
Please and thank you, and I will also draw one.
Yeah, what do I get rid of? I think it is Matushka's Sight.
Yep.
Give you some more options that you can't play.
Mm-hmm. you've still got 3 influence at home. Your boss is 3 influence on his own?
Yes.
Yeah. He can at any point take a captain's coat.
Ah, you saw that. Yes, he can.
But he loses an influence to do so.
Yes.
Tacoma is 3.
Takama's 3 health. Yeah.
3 health, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, doing a miscount there. 2 influence. So you would be, if you have to ditch the smuggled item, you would be 4 influence here with another 3 at home currently, 7.
And remember the fists count for so it begins as well.
Oh yeah.
Very
Which
important.
would be another 1 and 4. Another 5 on your side as well. Yeah. Alright, okay. I think I can live with that. Yeah, so I will take an action here, I think. Yeah, let's avoid the face punching. Let's play a Hidden Corridors.
Okay.
Pay for it with this. Need all these, need that for sure. Concealed flintlock. And we'll move, what was that, all the way over here.
Okay. And you have 2 guys at home.
They're on guard, yeah.
One is a fighter, one is very much not a fighter.
You say that, Sanjay got a kill in one of my tournament games.
That's fair.
And apparently he's been fooling us this entire time, and it is actually a really deadly fighter. Just choosing not to be currently.
That is terrifying. So many things to consider that I'm not happy about. But it's probably fine. We'll send Vedma to the Grand Bazaar.
Okay. Trying to remember the wording on a card now. The sorcery that I did see revealed from hand, does it move people to an adjacent location or any location?
Any location.
Okay. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm going to move Sanjay up to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
Move all my control tokens out of the way.
Let's see. You are currently at 5, 6, 7, 8 to my
8. 1, 2, 3,
9, I think. Yeah, because you've
In
given
terms
7
of-
and Takama's 2 for 9.
Oh, for pressures at this location.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm at 8. I think I'm at 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6. You are correct. And
Rosa has forced you to discard.
Yes.
And Sanjay has forced me to draw. Well, allowed me to draw.
And you have a lot of cards in hand.
That's the idea. Yeah, the final changes I made to my deck before I went to the tournament were strange ones, where I took a few pretty good cards out of it. and put a couple of pretty bad cards in. But I deliberately took out attachments that I didn't need. Because attachments are only useful when they're not in your hand, and I just wanted to make sure I had as many cards in hand as possible, essentially, at any one time.
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in hand to my 7 in hand.
So, yep.
Pass.
Right. Torval would bring another 4 to that location, which takes me to 10. To again, he's like 4, 5, 6, 7 on his own. 8, 9. Oh, okay. So Torval actually takes me ahead, which I didn't expect at all. Yeah, let's move Torval to the docks.
Okay.
So now, in terms of a pressure, we'd have 10, I think, to your 9.
You have so many cards. Okay. Vedma is gonna pull over Primarosa. Or attempt to. Oh, right, it is a sorcery, so I don't have to worry about it being cancelled.
No, you do not.
And I will use Yevgeny to pay for it. And I think this gets sunk. Yes.
She doesn't stand up.
Correct, because it wasn't the card from hand that engaged her.
Okay. Trixie.
Indeed.
So if you throw a challenge for 3... Oh, bugger. We played Miato and Ota wrong earlier. Oh well.
What's that?
I think we played Miato and Ota wrong earlier, but it's not important. So
we did?
It's all good. Well, I didn't catch it.
So I don't do it again, what do you think we did wrong?
Because I refused the duel, the technique wouldn't resolve.
Oh, you're right. If you wanted to, I drew Sunder, so I could always just discard and draw a new card.
It's fine. It's one of those easy to miss things. So I'm more saying about it now because I'm like, oh, cool, I've learned something new about a card.
Yes.
I get this every time I play against anyone, really. I'm like, I end up learning something about a card that I didn't understand, and I go, oh, cool.
Same.
More new stuff to learn.
Mm-hmm.
No, it makes no difference to me whatsoever. Don't worry about it.
If it makes you feel any better, I'd rather have a different card than Sunder, so I'm only getting punished for my mistake.
And I know you have a Sunder, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how do I not die?
That is a good
To Miato and Ota. They spend 3. I've got 3 health left.
Oh, right, you have the curse.
Yeah. But we've not seen your copy of Unrelenting yet. I think.
You have not. I love those little one-ofs in there. Makes things so interesting.
Mm-hmm. This is actually fairly tricky.
Excellent.
Yeah, I definitely think I made an error this turn, which is cool. I like that. So now I need to dig myself out of a hole. +3 for the pressure there. Move her. And I definitely can't claim that location with Vedma there anyway.
Vedma doing
And
work.
then if I move her, Pena can come out and make Miyato to follow me. Which would then, again, make me sad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I have a plan. Think I have a plan, but not sure. So let's do something at least. Let's take the move action with Rosa.
Okay.
I'm just going to go over to the forums for now.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of cards, but I will indeed follow up with sending Pena to the Grand Bazaar.
I suspected it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Just engage, move them and another 8 characters to the same adjacent city location. Don't have anyone there to just kill Pena.
Or at least make Pena run away.
Yeah. And become another city card.
Mm-hmm.
Is it time?
That sounds scary.
Yeah. I mean, this was the plan anyway, but... But then I don't... Do I? I think I do. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Ah, very interesting. Alright. Which means I need to not do that. Or do that. Oh, jeez. Yeah, branching paths again. Apologies for the...
Oh, you're good.
I mean, that would be funny as well. But no, I need that for later. Okay. Unless that happens, then that's normal. Yeah, I'm never getting that use out of this. So... Let's play taunt.
Who you want to move?
Rosa will ask Yevgeny if he would like to come and join him, and I need to discard a card for this, so I am going to discard... What a choice. What a choice. Jeez, oh. Nothing personal.
Okay. Alright. Moves over.
Hello, welcome. Nice to meet you.
Taunt successful.
Hui, says Rosa.
Interesting. How to do this? We have options. You still have quite a few cards in hand.
Only one more than you, currently.
That might be changing soon.
That's the idea.
Such sadness. Alright, well, I know you're out of taunts now.
Mm-hmm.
You have 4, 5, 6, 7 over there. Yeah, I guess we will use that Matushka's efficiency. Does this wound? I don't think so. No. And we will get rid of... my grandfather's hammer, unfortunately, to move Yevgeny back.
Yep. Solid. All those sorceries that I can't do anything about. Yeah, I think that deals with that problem for now. I think this ends up just going away regardless. Three.
But chat is
There are many
saying that
ways.
you got a Rosa kill as well at the Euros.
Well, it's not there yet. Not there yet. I need to figure out what I'm doing about this bloody Evgeny, though. Yeah, I think I'm kind of starting to run out of options here, so seeing as I'm the second player, I'm going to play adaptable.
Ah.
Right? And I'm going to pay for it with Raise the Stakes, and I'm going to stand Rose up.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Fascinating. Well, we'll have Pena move over Miyato and Oda.
Now I need to do some maths. Oh, jeez, I hate maths. Yep. We'll move Rosa. She's just doing a lot of running around the city this turn. I think she. Where did she go? She started in the bazaar, then got pulled to the docks.
No, hidden corridors to the
docks. Then got pulled back to the bazaar, then has moved, then has readied, then has moved. Yeah. Light on her feet this turn.
Miato and Ota follow along.
Just for the fists. Not just for the fists. They're not equipped.
That is true.
Right, is it now? Is now the time we spring the trap? Yeah, I think it is. I'm going to play Carnival and discard this card.
You are second player. Interesting.
So you now have 5 influence there to my 6.
Interesting. All right. Well,
is violence the answer?
Violence is always the answer.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Let's try an Iron Velvet Miato to Prima. Sending 3. Do I want to try to activate a Flourish? Assuming you don't... well, you're not going to not take it because you would just die.
Yeah, and you have 3 cards in hand now?
I do. Do I put Sunder back... or do I attempt to put Sunder back on top of the deck again?
I'm going to Night of Drinking your Iron Velvet.
Okay.
And we will spend... Oh, I don't like this, but this quick reflex is to pay for it.
Okay.
Right, now I still actually need to claim the location. That's kind of the big thing here. Can I need you ready for that? Just in case that happens again. Yeah, so we'll just launch claim with Sanjay. Should take control. Well, I actually have the numbers to do so.
Indeed. Do I want that coat? It is tempting. Would I rather have coat or +1 influence? You have a total of 6 influence across all of your characters. And I have a total, without that, of 7. But you've used your adaptable, and you will not be getting it back. I think it's probably worth it to keep the +1. Although, with the coat, you can swing and still claim. And that is a fun combination of things. That is a really tough decision. I think I am going to take it.
Yeah, entirely fair. it's if nothing else, the value of getting a 3-cost attachment for for nothing.
For sure.
Almost nothing. Yeah. Right, where are we? I've got a 2 influence this turn. I'm a 2 renown this turn, rather, I should say. I've got 3 cards, tier 3 cards, which blah. Blah. There's no point in killing Takama.
And thankfully, you can't use Torvo's city action on her because she's too weak.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't really want to give Miyato Nota a chance to challenge. And we'll not even talk about Yevgeny. Ruined, like, is only useful if I throw my whole hand. I don't want to do that. Engaging Torval now might open myself up to another Iron of Velvet. And that's not a trade I like at all. Yeah, I think I need to pass.
Unfortunately, so do I.
Alright. I'll take 2 renown, that puts me on 6.
Alright. And I don't have a choice. I will have to play Alina, so that will put you on 7, but you don't win until the end of the day.
And you're going to have a full crew, so...
Yeah,
well, you already have a full crew,
I'll
yes.
have to pitch someone. Alright, so we have Equal Claim, Guild Trixkillian, and Gustavo. And I will choose these 2 cards, giving you another renown, putting you at 7.
Can I hold on to it, though? Probably not.
At least I'll be starting with more cards in hand than you.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Right.
You have a Walker, and you'll have initiative as well, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
I was fairly certain that yours were all 40s and mine weren't nearly that high.
So you'll add a renown to any location or move one. And I add a renown to any location if I do not move a renown. Okay, that means that's what's happening. We'll add it to the Grand Bazaar. Oh, right, and I have to choose who I'm putting the Boar's Guile on. And as much as I don't want to, I think this is a situation where it is going on to Celine.
Yep, makes perfect sense. And then
you can add renown
or move a renown. I'm just going to move a renown to an adjacent location, and specifically, is that right? Is that right? Yeah, because I think you hold down one location better than I do.
Okay, and now who do I get rid of? It's probably Pena. Yep. Okay. Exciting. Day 5. For the viewers at home, I have to dominate or assassinate, or I lose. Although I do have the Boar's Guile, which can get me renown as well, if Celine stays at home.
If you claim the forums and the bazaar, and Celine is at home, you'll tie me on 7.
And then what are tiebreakers?
Who knows? It gets to day 5 in this game, like.
Exactly.
Jeez, oh.
So let's see rules.
So I draw 4 cards. I draw 4 cards. Let's see what we get from that. At least.
I get 6 cards. At least we have that going for us. Alright, 7th Sea. because this could be very important. We will find out before we start making actions.
Oh.
Where are rules?
In front of you, I think.
Oh, indeed. Yes. The rulebook is out of date, but I don't think tiebreakers changed.
I'm not sure if there is. This the learn to play one?
It might be.
It is. Yeah. I don't think they're in there.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know where a physical one is. I'll be right back.
No worries. Oh, wow. Chat, I'm nervous. I can't see you, but I'm nervous.
Alright.
I shouldn't be. This is all just for fun, but...
Ties. At the end of the 5th day, if the players have the same amount of renown, the player who controls the most locations wins is the first tiebreaker. And then
so in order to get to the tiebreaker, you would already be winning.
That is true. Yeah. Alright, yeah. Interesting. You have 5 characters. I have 5 characters. Let us try and prevent you from getting another one by sending Yevgeny to the Grand Bazaar.
Mm-hmm. Surprising no one, I'm going to send Rosa to the forums.
Indeed. We'll send Miyato, and we'll have to discard...
Please and thank you.
This justice served... Ooh,
Not bonk.
You do still have another improvising. But I don't think justice served cold is going to matter too much to you, and I'd rather have all of these other ones. Yes, justice served cold. Bonk is down, and you have your Sanjay. But I'm still ahead of you on cards. No, we're tied if you haven't already activated Sanjay.
I haven't drawn yet, so yeah, well, I'll do that now. Might give me a card.
Yep, 7-7. Oh no, I have 8. And you have 8.
I also have 8.
Yes.
I think I need to do this now. Too many cards. Too many cards. I make myself what Alina does as well, because she can move herself. She can't move renown. Oh no, she can.
Move, yeah.
Yeah, that's her reaction, isn't it? Yeah. Move her renown to this location after she performs a sorcerer ability. Which reminds me, I need to check that after this. Am I safe enough to do that? That probably results in an iron velvet. Which doesn't make much difference, so I think I need to do that right now. I'll do that right now. Even worse shape. Jeez, oh, okay. Timings.
Indeed. Oh, and actually Vedma should have a wound on her for using pull. She is not a...
Oh yeah.
Strega.
I'm so used to people not doing wounds to people. Because they're either Strega or don't care, you know? Alright, so... Yeah, I am going to use Rosa's action. This might be really dangerous, but let's do it. We'll bring this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
Darren's bearded wife. Just feel like I need to say that on a live stream to the internet.
That someone had to do it. Okay. So, we will have Miyato and Ota challenge Rosa triggering technique to try and put Sunder on top of deck.
Technique
Sending
will
3.
resolve because I am going to play Heroic Intervention and have Torval come in.
Okay.
He's a hero, so that doesn't cost me. Right. Which means he is accepting. You get a Sunder on top of your deck, you said?
Correct. He will enjoy that in the VOD, yes.
Right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand. None of them are particularly useful for what I'm doing here. Is there something bad I can gamble into that I will regret seeing? Probably not. I have 3 gambles, you have 2 gambles. I probably die here, but that's fine. Well, ish. Yeah, we'll just take a gamble to begin with. So, 1, oops. Hello, Siesta, and hello, Life in the Canals. Oh, actually, we really like Life in the Canals
pirate,
here.
Yeah. And
We
is
really
that
like Life in the Canals here.
not Aldana?
It's not Aldana, no. It is Aldana's step sibling, El Puñal Oculto. The hidden knife, I believe. Yes, Siesta's not good here, so oops. So let's sink Siesta to the bottom of this 3-card deck. And we will resolve the pirate maneuver to draw a card.
Okay.
Into hand. Yep, that makes sense. That's something I sank earlier. And do I announce the technique and block one here? Yeah, yeah. I'll use this technique as well. We'll add +1 parry to this. So we're sending 2 back and blocking 1, and that's him.
Okay. Do I want to keep dueling you? Probably not, honestly. Interesting. You've used your technique, though. I know I have Sunder on top of my deck, so I could send 4 at you.
If this, we see 1.
I could probably kill you with another one. Do I want to lose a character? Is the question. Although that could turn off Iron and Velvet if I have it. Interesting. So many things to consider.
This is really great. I'm really enjoying this. It's tense and close and
Yes.
and silly fun at the same time.
It has been a fantastic game. It is good that neither of us got blown away on turn 1 with domination, assassination, etc.
Yeah.
I think I'm just... Man, this is a tough choice. I feel like I have generally better dueling cards than you. And you've already hit both of your life in the canal, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, it might not be right, but let's do it.
I can know what the bottom one is if I'm wanting to gamble, so...
We'll take that Sunder. And send 4 at you, take none.
Okay, and we know we're not... Good. 14 cards there, sending 4. Block 2, send 4, yep. And no attachments for the maneuver. Alright, so I know I have a siesta on the bottom, and I should know what the other card is, but I've completely forgotten. Your 3 combat.
What's this? I had to sign in before it showed. What's this? Oh, gotcha. Well, welcome.
Never actually gotten to the point where if I gamble, I've only got 1 card in my deck before.
I think you just reveal that one, shuffle up, and reveal another one, but I'm not sure if I've ever actually checked.
Yeah.
That seems like the reasonable way to do it, though.
Yeah. Because technically when you're revealing them for the gamble, they're still in your deck, so your deck doesn't empty.
Oh, that is fair. That would put you on, like, you have 1 card for the rest of the game that you're always gamble into. Let's see.
No, I would still need to reveal a second. It's more just that if I'm revealing 2 now, my deck doesn't technically empty in that step, so it doesn't refresh. Yeah. Yeah, let's just do it. This fight's fine for me, so I'm just gonna gamble again. Oops. Oh, yeah, it's a taunt. I thought it was. So, I've used my technique already. And that's our other Swordsman School, Torres. So obviously we take the siesta, we leave the taunt on top, is that right? Because that blocks 3, sends 1 back. Which isn't great, but it's better than blocking 1 and sending 2 back. Yep, so we'll sink the taunt. We'll use the siesta, we riposte 1, we thrust 2, and we take... Sorry, we don't thrust 2, we block 2, and that's it. We take 1.
So you're sending 1 back at me, since I only did 1 damage, although I know taunt is up there, but I can't kill... I could theoretically kill you in 1 hit. I'm
thinking about just letting this one go now.
For sure. But there's some good things I can get. I might take 2. Yeah, we'll gamble. Ooh.
Yep, that's a good one.
That is very interesting. And do I want to end the fight or send 2 and get 2 double wound? Oh yeah, that's good. This is why collateral damage is in here for Miyato. Okay, yeah, we are going to go ahead and use Yevgeny to pay for collateral damage, using Miyato and Ota to trigger that sucker twice to get 2 wounds onto Prima Rosa. Matushka's command to the bottom.
Nice. Very nice.
Yep, she takes
2 of the wounds. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. And we haven't seen the last of that either.
It's a good call to gamble, and we're sending 2.
Yeah, that was very good. Sending 2 back. Okay. Alright, well, you've got no gambles left?
Correct. And I didn't take any damage yet.
Yeah. I think I definitely gamble a 3rd time then. I'll be seeing a taunt and 1 more card, so... yeah, why not? So taunt, and then we'll flip this, and we'll shuffle it a few times, and I'll leave the second one. We'll put this back over here. Roll again. Hopefully not taunt taunt. Ooh, spicy.
That's interesting.
That's actually super spicy. I think I can manufacture a kill or get loads of cards out your hands with that. So yeah, we're going to take the raise the stakes. We're going to announce its maneuver.
Okay, so you don't take any wounds. Even if I don't play a card, the duel will continue.
The duel will continue, yeah. So I'm just basically sending you these two back, then giving us both another one after I've resolved my wounds.
Okay. Interesting. Well then, since the duel is going to continue no matter what, it makes no sense for me not to play a card. So, let's just use this other Sunder in hand. I will take one of that and send 4 more, so you're looking at 5.
Mm-hmm. Them's a lot.
Indeed.
And combat 3, so I would need to block 3 or die. No gambles left. Well, the idea was I wanted to draw more cards out your hand. I'm going to have to play them for my hand to do that. Yep, I'll use a Tending the Wounded from hand. Block 3. Send 2. Take 2. So here's 2 for you. That goes away. I'll get rid of all this, and I will give myself not a renown, triple wound. Get rid of this one.
What is the better way to do this? You have no way of blocking 4 in your deck, so if I could send 4, that would be a kill.
No, that doesn't kill me, yeah. Well, actually, no, technically I do. But I would need to gamble into it or have it in hand.
Right, adaptable, right?
No, I'm done with you.
You have... Oh, yeah, that's true. You have played 4 cards. Oh, that is...
So I'm done with you. Just block 5.
Interesting.
The twins are 5 resolve, yeah. Yeah, they are.
Interesting. If only I had more cards. I think this is right. We'll just play a Raj Rouge Tail, send 4, take none.
Six cards in hand. We need to block 4. Nothing I said is going to be lethal. Just let him go now that I've got 1 more card in hand. I suspect that's probably correct. And then it's my action next.
I joined at one hilarious edge case. Not sure what you mean. I may have not gotten to your comments soon enough.
Don't really mind that so much. If. Okay. Big ifs all around. Try and send back as much damage as I can, or find a multiple block card. That's not going to happen. This isn't as important as I think it is. So, yeah, I'm done with this. So I just take all the wounds, and Torvo is kaput.
Okay. Your action.
Yeah, let's get rid of all of these. Right, so can't do both of those things at once, annoyingly. Yeah, I can't do both of those things at once. One wind left on was so probably gonna be the other copy of that, but that costs 2 cards. She's 3, he's 3. No, he's 4, so it costs me 1. Yeah, that's fine. Rose is gonna recruit.
Mm-hmm.
That costs me 1. I will get rid of this roll the bones.
Interesting.
All of that over one fight, and there's still so much of the turn to play out.
Oh, this is crazy. And I can't just pass, because then I lose.
It's entirely true.
Oh, equal claim is so disgusting. Because a 0/0 will trigger it too. Okay.
Yeah, deciding between bringing Gustavo and Equal Claim into the forums was a very difficult decision for me with Rose's action, actually, believe it or not.
I believe it. Oh my god. It's a good thing we both have plenty of time today.
I hope you do. I hope I'm not like impinging on your workday or anything.
We are good.
Awesome.
Well, at least you have few fighters left. That is good. But I also don't have a ton of fighters left either. Fascinating. This is going to be incredibly challenging to win with your 6 cards left. Let's just go ahead and Captain's Coat. Defer decisions for later.
Yep, entirely fair. I am going to use Gustavo's action. So I reveal. Is that right? Yeah, 2 cards. This bad boy. It's a roll of the bones and a quick reflexes. Hey, I'm going to take quick reflexes into hand.
That is incredibly unfortunate. Okay.
That is an answer I did not expect to see to a problem that I was just expecting to happen on this turn.
Okay. Now what do I do? We'll send Takama to the docks.
Okay. So you have Vedma and Elena out there. She's 2. You still have Pool somewhere in your deck. I keep thinking I've seen 2, but I've not. I saw 1 twice, and then you played that from your discard. I think. Okay. So if I were to, for example, I don't want to turn them sideways. Yeah, this is a funny one. I think really my best bet is to not turn people sideways as much as possible.
That is generally a strong move.
So does Sanjay go there? Surely not. No, okay. Celine will come out to play.
Okay.
They have to do it at some point today, so they might as well do it now.
That is probably the one I wanted you to do the least.
Means I'm doing something right.
Indeed.
Honestly, can't do Iron Velvet at least.
How to use these cards. Well, I think I might have to do that now. Is that good enough? Alright. Come on over, Celine. Yevgeny wants to say hi. Takes a wound for using pull.
Okay, interesting. So both of your Predator Pursuits are in the discard. could just, until morale improves, to sit Yevgeny down. Don't think anything in your hand throws a challenge with Yevgeny at that point. He's
No, there's
2
no other
influence.
ways I can throw challenges while equipped.
2 influence. But is that bait to make me not sit you down somewhere else? No, we'll go with it. We'll use until morale improves. Celine will suffer a wound,
Okay.
and Yevgeny would please exhaust.
Takama claims.
Mark up the one of these and action used on the.
So you can still stand someone up.
Engage. Yeah, engage is the one I've used. Yes, I can still stand someone up. So you have 2 influence here on Yevgeny, but you still have 3 on Vedma. 1 on Elena, but she can move stuff around. Takuma has done a claim. Yeah, I feel like bringing Sanji out isn't really going to do much to help me here. Maybe there's something that I really need to urgently do. Sim cards to 4. No, it is important for me to do this. Let's move Sanji out to the forums.
We'll send Elena to the Grand Bazaar.
Okay, so if she does a sorcerer ability where she is, you can take the renown that is on the forums and put it on the bazaar. Sorcerer abilities, you've got the potentially another copy of, oh geez, what was it? Yeah, potentially another copy of efficiency and potentially 1 copy of the one that just exhausts everyone. Because you did gamble 1 to the bottom earlier, but yeah. So a couple of sorceries for sure. Has to be her that performs the sorcerer ability.
Yes, although an interesting thing is, if Vedma uses her sorcerer action, I play it from
You play a
my
sorcery,
hand.
but someone else can be the performer.
I think so.
I would think so. It doesn't say specifically that she has to play it. So, sorry, it doesn't say that she has to be the performer.
Correct. Yeah.
So Elena could resolve that, and you've got a sight and an efficiency in there. Yeah, so you can move this renown over here for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, for sure, for sure. But the onus is still on you to do stuff. I'm feeling okay with the board state just now. I'm going to use Celine's Upman's jacket.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to discard this unsanctioned duel, since I am a duelist. I'm going to draw a different card instead. Cool.
You have 6 cards.
7.
Indeed. Okay. That is quite a few. I still have to at least claim another location or do something else. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Is that... Okay, it is. I'm not sure if I can win this.
There's still plenty of ways that I can make a mistake.
That's true.
Which tends to be how I play the game. I try and give my opponent as many opportunities to make mistakes as possible. Which gets very difficult when you're on in tournaments and on high top tables and such.
Okay. I can't think that far ahead, so let's just move Vedma up and see what happens.
Okay. That's one thing. She's still going to be able to do that. She doesn't even need to be at the same location as Elena for Elena to use the card that she does. But if we just ask Sanjay to sit Vedma down, and she's not going to be recurring any cards, yep, we'll do that, please.
I think that probably does it. Because you have so many people that are up.
Yeah, the major danger to me this turn, I think, is I always forget the name of it, but the spell that sends everyone who's engaged home and sits everyone else down, being played twice. So that's what I've been trying to play around this turn, basically.
Yeah, which is smart. Is there anything else I can possibly do to maybe win this game? I don't think so. Yep. Good game. I will concede here. These were my 4 cards.
Strong Hands. Strong Hands is a good one, yeah, but then as soon as you play it, I can potentially use it as well. Bloodlight Winter to cancel, yeah. And yeah, the Matushka's Command that I thought you might have had. Yeah, I had a decent set of answers still left.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the improvising.
The improvising's huge. The Amour's potentially big, but like,
back.
Yeah, the Upman's Jacket and Makepeace are pretty strong here as well. Because if I chuck that on him, I could even put him out and send any one of your engaged characters home.
You are getting lots of praise in the Twitch chat. We have a Yas Dave from Flukituba, a Prostabots, good game, and Der Veritar Vedma Amore.
Thank you very much, and thank you so much, Tom. That was really good fun. I really enjoyed that.
Really good game. Well played.
I'm hoping the folk watching at least got to see the difficulty both players have when they're playing against decks that are well practiced and full of good cards, and yeah.
Yeah, day 4 getting the docs from me was quite nice. I had strong hands as well, so I was really hoping you would challenge Takama to try to get value, and I could strong hands it back to me.
Yeah, there was. I had nothing really to gain except killing Takama, and a lot to lose by engaging my character there, by engaging Torvo. Even if it wasn't strong hands, if it was your second Iron and Velvet, for the twins to challenge Rosa at that point with no one to intervene, would have been devastating for me.
Yeah, definitely the right call. Like, killing Takama obviously would have been great, but it would have lost you the game.
I think so, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, there's definitely a push your luck element to playing. Like, playing the game in general, but with Castille especially, you really need to know when to stop. Because your opponent might just have that answer that you can't deal with, so.
But yes, very good game. Thank you for playing. I very much enjoyed it. Castille strong. All you doubters out there. Ever since that first expansion, Castille has been crazy. But I do think Ussura is very strong too, so especially beating Ussura.
Yeah, Ussura is a very strong deck. It's one of the factions that I do get a decent amount of practice against, thankfully. My good friend Stephen, who I think is in the Twitch chat, plays a very strong Ussura deck as well. Similar to this one in a lot of ways. A couple of different cards here and there, but I don't think he runs the twins, for example. They were a bit of a headache for me, actually, yeah.
They were largely in there for Gen Con as a meme for collateral damage nonsense, and they did
Hey,
finally come through here.
hey, if I hadn't bought that Quirus, that would have finished Rosa,
Yep.
which
Although,
was very cool to see.
yeah, my plan for a long time was just to Matushka's efficiency you twice, as you said, to try and make something happen. So that's why I didn't try to finish her off before you drew cards, but if you hadn't recruited, I definitely would have killed her, but...
Yeah. What did you have for the kill?
Bleed Out, which I pitched as soon as you got a quick reflexes to hand.
Ah, that was it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I wondered if you had one. I knew there was still one more to come from your deck, so I kind of figured she might die, and then Gustavo finding that quick reflexes, like,
Oh,
that was
yeah.
huge. In a weird way, where, like, because I could have, instead of using his action, I could have played the Tending the Wounded and just thrown one card.
That's true.
Because I was fairly confident that you wouldn't have two ways of wounding me, but
I did use my Rash Rushtel as another way to get a wound, which I think was definitely incorrect in hindsight, because Rash Rushtel can actually wound leaders, so that
yeah.
removed my ability to go for an assassination win.
Yeah, I wondered about that one. But then Celine's fairly quick on her feet anyway, so... I guess Alina can chase her. Alina can... Actually, I don't want to run away from Alina, do I?
Yeah.
If she decides to throw a challenge at Celine, if I run away from her after the fact, then she can throw another one. She can just chase her and ready and then throw another one, so yeah.
I mean, Alina has killed Celine in tournaments before.
Hey, 2 combats, nothing to laugh at.
Chat saying, nice game, good games to both of us. I have learned to fear Ussura more than most factions. I think outside of Montaigne, and pulling the quick reflexes was a massive pull.
Yeah, it was pretty big. I mean, I think Rosa had done her job by that point.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got the renown from the Crystal Eye, that was the main thing.
Yep. I think my only chance at that point was to get everyone away with Matushka's command, because just removing 3 wouldn't have been enough with the 2 from Gustavo. But
yeah, and make pieces still got 3 at home as well, so yeah.
Oh, right, 3. That's right.
These 2, the jacket would make him 3, yeah.
Well, since we actually finished with me in time to get to work relatively close on time, as the winner, would you like to say any final words?
Well, thank you so much for organising this. It was a really good idea. I'm glad I didn't completely disgrace myself or Europe.
Proving the Europeans team.
Like you've disgraced. I certainly don't feel like you've disgraced the US either. That was a very tough match. Excellently played. I really enjoyed it. So
excellent.
But yeah, thanks to the community as well, because everyone's been so nice. Everyone's just really passionate about this really amazing game. Hopefully we can see lots more of it to come. I can't wait for the new set. Can't wait to play more games.
Excellent. Well said. And on that, I'm going to have to head out. So thank you, community, as well. It's been a lot of fun. Catch you all later.
Thanks, folks. Cheerio.